Hey guys, this is Tara with Kitten Sweets and Tarot, and today I'm trying something a little bit different. So as you know, for the past few weeks or so, I've been doing my pick a card or pick a pile readings, where I would have 4 piles of cards, and then I tell you guys to center yourselves and take a deep breath and figure out which pile you are most drawn to. But one of my subscribers suggested, what if I busted out my spirit board and tried to do 4 different types of readings that way? So instead of picking a pile of cards, do it with the spirit board. So I haven't done this before. I've done readings obviously for myself with the spirit board, and I've done it with a friend or a few friends, but I haven't done like the pick a reading with the spirit board. So I'm just trying this out, you guys, and we'll see how it goes. So if you're wondering what I'm using the Enchanted Spellboard, Magical Messages from the Spirit World. This is by Amy Zerner and her husband Monty Farber. So I absolutely enjoy using this spellboard. I feel like I don't ever get the creepies at all. I feel like that the spirits who come through mostly are my spirit guides, crossed over loved ones, people that I feel, or at least I feel really comfortable with their energy, and maybe they're not even people, but they're just energy, on the other side. So what I decided to do is I have 4 stones. So I have 4 quartz crystals. So I have this one, which I call my scanner quartz. This one is kind of one of my big meditation quartzes. And then down here, a little bit more clear. This is my one of my clarity quartzes. And then off to the side back here, I have my smoky quartz. That way you guys can just see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these stones, like let's say we'll start off with the scanner quartz. I'll place that quartz in the middle, and that'll be like the pile, the pile that you choose, like if we did pick a pile. So I'll say, anybody who was drawn to the scanner quartz, this reading will be for you. And I'll put the timestamps down below in the information box, so if you wanted to skip ahead, so this one technically would be reading number 1. This one would be reading number 2. This one down here will be reading number 3. And our smoky quartz will be reading number 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's say for reading number 1, I'm just going to move the little planchette around and just kind of call out the letters that are coming through, or colors, and I'll try to interpret that message. But also I want you guys to be interpreting the messages as well. Hey Wally, are you looking to get up here? So here we go. I want you guys to take a nice deep breath in and let it out slowly. And I want you guys to center yourself, just asking for that protection, asking your guides to help you choose a stone, or some of you guys are going to be choosing multiple stones. Some of you guys are going to hear all the messages, and that's totally fine too. Okay, so again, this is going to be reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, and reading number 4. Okay, so let's get right into reading number 1. Okay, reading number 1, I have placed your crystal in the middle, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the planchette, which is right here, and I'm going to call out, just in case you can't see on camera, like maybe the font is too small for you, I'm just going to call out the letters or trees or keywords or colors or stones or whatever is popping up, and then I'm going to put all that together to create one message. So like I said, I haven't done this before, like creating multiple readings with this board, so we'll see how we do. It's always good to try new things. V. future. B. Joy. Wellness. Okay, so we had the letters V, future, B, joy, and wellness. So trying to put together V, future, B. Oh, okay. So sometimes when I go with the letters is the letters sound like words. So like the future B, the future B, the future is joy and wellness. So, I always get such loving messages from here. I didn't pose any question, but to ask, what message does this person need to know really for their highest good right now? And so looking into the future for this person, the future is joy and wellness. So I'm getting that this person possibly could be suffering from some health issues right now. And I'm not saying, that this person just like has a cold. I'm saying this person may have some chronic health issues. These are some deep health issues. And so it's saying in the future you will have joy and wellness. So the future, what I'm getting as in like future, it's not the immediate future. Like this is going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of doctor visits. It's going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take a lot of trial and error, as is with a lot of things, especially when certain ailments are, like kind of crypto, like mystery for the doctors. So I am getting that whoever this person is or whoever these people are with the chronic illnesses, whoever chose this scanner crystal, which I like to think my scanner crystal is being used for the body. So this is more like my medical crystal. But yes, that it's gonna take some time. So could be 6 months from now, could be a couple of years from now. But eventually just know that a lot of those issues will have answers. Will you be 100% tip top like doing triathlons from now? I don't know. I don't know for sure. But I do know that sometimes the best thing for us is when we actually have some answers, when it's like, okay, now we know what we're working with. Now I know what kind of treatments I need to do. Now I know what kind of physical therapy I need to do. I know how to tweak my diet in order to best serve the illness that I have. Maybe you find out, that you had an interesting form of diabetes, and obviously you would have to tweak your diet for that, by doctor's orders. So this is going to take some time, but just know that the answers will come, and with those answers comes joy. And then once you find out what you can do in order to take care of yourself, then comes the wellness. So those of you that chose message number 1, your scanner crystal is here. We are now going into message number 2. So this is my giant quartz here. So this is the message for your highest good for our second crystal here. So if you chose this, please tune in. And here we go. I have my planchette back at the start, and here we go. We have no. We have orange. Yes. Pink. Creativity. Past. Okay. Second crystal, second message. We had no, orange, yes, pink, creativity, past. So what I'm getting with this message is more geared towards career or a possible side job. So, but in the realm of work is what I'm getting for the people that are choosing this second message here. So right away with the no and the orange, to me, I like to think in terms of the chakras. And so the orange, the orange is kind of our, well, that is our sacral. You know, we have our root, our sacral, solar plexus, heart, things like that. And so what I'm getting with the no and the orange is that there is there's a lot of emphasis on, like, I have to be creative. I have to, you know, come up with something groundbreaking and awesome. And there's no joy in that. You know, with whatever you're doing for your company, or maybe you're doing something on the side and you're like, if I don't create something groundbreaking and awesome, then I'm no good at all. I'm no creator. I'm no artist. You know, if it's not recognized by all of social media, or if it's not recognized by all my friends and my family, then it's no good. And so I'm getting a really loud no on that. No on putting that much emphasis on that, you know, chakra, saying, you know, that if you don't do X, Y, and Z, then you're no good. You know, I'm getting no to that. Like, don't talk about yourself like that, and don't put that much pressure on the project or whatever it is that you're doing. But I did get yes and pink is heart chakra. So what I was getting for there, well, and then it says creativity and then past. So putting all those messages together, I was getting that, yes, tune into your heart. You know, if it makes your heart happy, then who cares if it's a huge success? Who cares if, you know, you get so many likes on whatever Instagram, or, you know, your YouTube channel blows up with subscribers? Like, it doesn't matter. You know, if it's not making your heart happy, like, don't do it. You need to follow what's making your heart happy. And I know that in our society, there's a lot of emphasis on, you know, making money and having lots of fans and having, you know, followers and things like that. But that doesn't translate into happiness. It just translates into people following that, but not truly being happy with what they're doing. And ultimately that just leads to people quitting in the end because it's not making them happy. So I'm getting no to putting so much emphasis on creating something groundbreaking, and yes to listening to your heart. And when you finally listen to your heart, that's when the creativity flows. So whatever mental block you have, whatever writer's block you have going on, that creativity is going to open up once you take that pressure off of yourself. And it's just like, okay, I'm just going to do this, even though it seems lame, because it makes me happy, you know? So it's like, don't give the F about what other people are going to think, or like if this is going to be some sort of groundbreaking project. So what I got with the past is, in the past, you used to create from your heart. you know, and you created beautiful things. And you may be asking yourself, how come I can't do what I used to do before? Because what you used to do before was listen to your heart. And what you're doing now is putting too much pressure on creating something groundbreaking. Whew. Okay, so that was the message for crystal number 2. So let's go into our third message. Okay, this next one is for message number 3 for your highest good. And this is kind of my clear, one of my clear quartzes. And here we go. I have my planchette. And let's go get an awesome message. Aries. You. Future. Unknown. This one is Cancer. Take. Okay, so we had Aries, you, and then we had a future, unknown, Cancer, take. Okay, so this message, see, at first I was like, oh, maybe this message is for somebody who's an Aries. And then I was like, no, let's think of the characteristics of an Aries. And then right away I was like, no, this is about an Aries. So I'm going to pull out the book here and just pull up the dates of an Aries. So Aries is March 21st to April 19th. So this is definitely dealing with somebody who is an Aries. So think of somebody that you know, or maybe this is yourself, that is within those dates, their birthday. So Aries, so this is for that person or for you. So this might be somebody connected to you. So we have you, future, unknown. So that like kind of goes together, like your future is unknown. And then I'm like thinking, why? And then here we have the Cancer, take. So I'm getting that there is somebody possibly, you know, and usually I don't deal with a lot of like astrology, like zodiac signs. I have a basic knowledge of them, but it seems like this person, like it's like really talking in zodiac signs. So I'm like, okay. So somebody who is a Cancer is June 21st through July 2nd. So think of somebody who has those birth dates. So I have a feeling that this Aries and this Cancer are together, either a relationship or they have a work relationship, or perhaps they're friends. And so this person who's this Aries, it seems like they're being taken advantage of by this this Cancer person. So this person is all take and no give. This Aries loves with all their heart. They give with all their heart in their job or in this relationship. And they're waiting to get something in return, whereas this Cancer person is take. So like I said, this could be any form of relationship, but I'm getting that it is a form of relationship. So could be romantic, could be work relationship. And so the reason the future is unknown for this person, like how things are going to end up, because it is ultimately up to this Aries. live up to your name, take action. You have that fiery energy in you. Don't let this person with this, hard exterior bully you around and push you around with their claws, basically. You're a lot bigger than they are. You have a lot more strength and you have a lot more to give the world than they do. So what I'm getting is push back by leaving. You could, maybe it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Leave my job? Well, possibly leave their invitations to get into a verbal disagreements. Maybe they're like, oh, could you just do this for me? And they come off real sweet and you're like, you know what? No, not this time. No, I'm not taking on that. No. Maybe you can do X, Y, and Z. So start putting a little pressure on this person. If this is a romantic relationship, I would say get out of the relationship. Be in control of your future. Don't let this person be in control of your future. You are in control of your future. Okay, not this person. If you let this person run you, then you're saying, I give up my future. I give up all my strength. I give up all my power to you. And you just simply can't do that with people. No matter how much you love them or how much you think they're awesome or how much authority you think they have over you, should never give up your power to anybody else. In the most loving relationships, nobody gives up any of their power. Everybody has their own power and they bring that power into their relationship so that it's mutual, it's loving, and they help find a way to boost each other up. That one's really, really powerful one. So again, if you are in Aries or you know somebody who is, find a way to get out of those awkward situations where this Cancer over here is like, take, their little claws, take. And you're like, you know what? I'm out of here. Okay. We're on to the fourth and last reading. So that's my smoky quartz over here. And I have my little planchette, so let's go ahead and find a message or listen to a message that is for your highest good. Love. Elm. Question. Pisces. Why? Wrong. So, okay, so we got love, elm. It said Pisces, but it went back for the Y. So I'm thinking that I just went over, but I think that was more Y than it was Pisces. So it was love, elm, question, Y, wrong, so. Okay, so first, Okay, starting off with the love. Love and elm. Elm is like you use elm in working like between dimensions or worlds, but it's also very grounding. So you have love, grounding, and then you have question why, wrong, so. So right away I'm getting that the love that you have for something. So this could be a person, or it could be you know, an activity or hobby that you like to do. So your love is really grounded in that. Like it really makes you happy. So, and I keep bringing up the so, it just makes me laugh, S-O-W. It says, why question wrong? So, why are you questioning? You know, as you're reaping the rewards, it seems like you're getting rewarded for this thing that you love doing, for this hobby you love doing, for this person you love to be with. You are just giving your love freely, and it just makes you so happy doing what you're doing. And as it makes you happy, you are starting to see, you know, some return on it. Like people are like, wow, I love what you're doing. So they just like maybe give you stuff out of the blue, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't really ask for that. Or, you know, some people are like, you know, hey, could, you know, I want to pay you for this thing that you did because I thought it was really awesome. And maybe you didn't really ask for money, and you're like, oh no, 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 no. And so inside I'm getting that you're like questioning, like, oh no, like, am I taking advantage of people? Like, you know, no, you know, I feel like, you know, I don't deserve this. And so in this message, it's like, why are you questioning that? You know, you are doing something that you love, and people are appreciating that. They are loving it too. Let them give that exchange of energy. So whether they want to do like an exchange reading with you, or they want to give you some of their time or their money, or they want to take you out to lunch, accept that. Let the universe reward you for the good things that you've been doing. So this one is just like a quick message of like, you are so happy doing what you're doing. Don't question the little rewards that you're getting for it. You know, there's nothing bad about receiving money or gifts or somebody's hugs and gratitude for something that you love to do. Maybe it's because you're like, oh no, well, this is not my job, or oh no, 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 this is not, like, I wasn't charging any money. Like, I just like doing this, you know, and maybe you feel like you're doing it out of charity, and maybe you are because it makes you happy. But let somebody give of their charity to you because they are appreciating, they are full of gratitude for what you do. So yeah, I'm just getting that exchange of energy as the message for this person. All right, so that's it, you guys. That was my Enchanted Spellboard reading, which I have never done before. I mean, as like a multiple reading thing. So, I mean, you guys let me know. Give me some feedback on how you like this. You know, I've never done this before. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. I loved getting all the messages. So yeah, just... again, leave me some comments or questions in the information box, or I'm in the comment section down below. In the information box, I'll have the timestamps for all 4 readings. So this was reading 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, so you can jump ahead to wherever in the video that you wish to listen to the message. Yeah, and that's it for me. So if you want to get a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have a lot of different types of readings. I don't actually have a spellboard reading on there, but hey, if you, I've had people contact me and ask for custom readings, and I have no problem doing a custom reading. So if you want me to like to do a spellboard reading for you, I wouldn't mind. And head over to www.patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. I need a lot of help as I am already created my own oracle deck, and now it's just getting it off the ground because I do have to print quite a lot of copies as the minimum number of copies to print with a company that I'm working with overseas, and that's going to cost quite a bit of money to mass produce a deck. So definitely go check that out, and I appreciate my patrons that are on there helping me and supporting me and helping you know, do some requests for videos, and I'm more than happy to fulfill their requests. And that's it for me, spiritual homies. So if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this, and I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.